All right. Yeah, I guess I'm in center now. So this is a new series I'm starting. So this is a new series I'm starting, and I know that I don't have so many subscribers on YouTube. You know what? I'm going to leave it this way. I'm just going to continue working on my Instagram. So when people say, this guy safe, let me check him out on YouTube, and they come across all these videos, they are cringe as at now, non edited. It's just me speaking to the camera, being in my rawest, rawest form or state, right? Yeah, and I will just title the series Life Lately. Okay, so this is me documenting my life. This is me documenting everything that's happening to me in the last couple of months. And I must say it's a little challenging for me because it looks like I'm becoming popular, and that's the problem. You know why? Because my one of my biggest philosophy is I don't like fame. Now it's not like I don't like fame. I just don't like spotlight. Yeah, that's the word. I don't like spotlight. I don't want to. Like, can you guys leave me alone? You don't want to know how long I ran away from my pastors because they are popular people. Not like I ran away from them. I was just trying to serve God, do my stuff in the corner. But in 2023, I had to join a committee. My pastor's wife was aware. In case you know you know my pastors, they win lows. Those are my pastors, my spiritual parents as well. I was running away, right? So, but then the whole thing has happened, and this is where we are right now, right? And in as much as it's a good thing I'm affecting lives because that's what God wants me to do. Because left for me, I'm okay just doing my photography and learning my cinematography, getting good in editing, and just doing my stuff, right? But God told me, I want you to lead the creative industry in Africa. That sounds very stupid. Sorry, it doesn't sound very stupid. It sounds very impossible because there are creative gurus, right? So why would God tell me to lead? I'm still young. I just clocked 25 few days ago, right? Don't I know I understand better now. God was not telling me to um I'm going to head everyone that's there. Not necessarily. I believe there's a generation that is coming and they need to of creatives in quotes. They need to I'm sorry, this video I might leave and come back because I don't know how much space is on my phone. So if it gets filled up, let me check. Sorry. Okay, still recording. So sorry, I had to. I'm very sorry. I know this is chaotic. Should I edit this out? I don't even have the strength. See, anything that has to make me carry that video to Premiere Pro or CapCut, I don't have strength because at this point, at this currently, I don't have a laptop. I have a laptop, but it's not. I don't use it. I can't use it to work. But when I have real jobs, I get access to a laptop and all the stuff. Right? I don't have a. I have a good phone. It was a testimony. I will still give the testimony. I got a phone, an iPhone 12 Pro, which I'm using to record right now. And I don't have a camera. This is it's not like it's sad. I mean, I do work. My work is flawless. It's good. I am a documentary and event photographer. Right. I still do studio, but more importantly for me is the quality of my work. I not necessarily the gadgets that I have in my ownership. Although I'm using this selfie stick stand that can also serve as a tripod for a camera because it has that. I mean, I'm buying stuff, so I mean, it's a plus if you ask me. But yeah, I'm losing daylight. I just keep saying, yeah, the updates. I was talking about me being popular, right? And because I've been in spaces, because I'm trying to fulfill what God has told me to do, I now had to host creative conference. And creative conference brought a lot of people that don't know me. Yeah. And they're like, wow, this event was awesome. Are you the person now? Are you the convener? And I'm like, yo. I felt it was just something. Like, I mean, do I'm now. You get the point, yeah? Although I had to, it's not me, it's God that used me to do this thing. You get what I'm saying? God now told me, bro, it's not an event I want you to do. I want you to gather people, mentor them, bring them together. I'm like, okay, now this is getting interesting because this now makes me now it now made us to go further, like creating, registering the business because it was going to be a proper company in this case because we're going to apply for grant and all of those things. It was I tried to not think it that way, but if we are going to cause a shift or cause a move, it has to be done properly. So I had to register it. Although as a business, not as limited yet, I'm going to change this later in the future. Of course, I'll while doing this series, I'll give you updates when I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep you guys account even if no one is going to be watching this video, except until in the future, which I absolutely love. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep myself accountable to when I'm going to upgrade it. So yeah, having to start TACN, the Africa Creatives Network, it is crazy for me. You know why? Because this is not like I want to do this thing. This is what God has told me to do. It's like, God, allow me now, allow me now, allow me breathe. So it's taking a lot for me, and I don't want to say I want to have a normal life. My life, nobody's life is normal. You get, but I'm happy. I'm helping lives. Now back to the original problem. People are getting to know me. My birthday was 3 days ago, and flyers was, I mean, design, pictures, they're fine. Of course, because it's my birthday, people on my status will want to celebrate me. Of course, Instagram, I would get raw engagement. Like, it's not like viral videos now. Like raw engagement. You know the kind of engagement that you see that 90% or 80% of those that are actually engaged on that post are your people. So that people that actually know, it's not as if it's from strangers, right? My birthday, and it was my classmate was telling me, guy, e be like say you be celeb oh. I dey see people they post your video, people they post your picture everywhere. Like, this guy, you be celeb oh. People wey where I know think say you go know. Asha. Wait, sorry, I want to check if my this is still recording. I think I supposed to have space, but for quality, how do you say it? For quality assurance purposes, this call might be monitored. Sorry. Let's see. Okay, still recording. How many minutes? Almost 7 minutes. Blood Jesus. Not bad. See, she be they say YouTube video, long YouTube video has more money. I guess so. More money for me, guys. So yeah, so back to what I was saying. It's getting scary. You know why? Of course, I love my small space. That's why I'm actually posting all these videos that you are going to see a decade later. I believe you are watching this video from 2030 something now. I mean, by then you're like, this guy. I want to go and check him where he was in the past. Funny enough, this current what's happening now feels like my future, because I mean, people are going to know things one big name. If you're going to access any creative in Benin, you come to them. Oh God, my past is still. I remember when I was shooting videos as of back then. So this is not my past. There's a pastor than this past, but I think they killed my Facebook account. They killed them. Yeah, boy. They took it down. Yeah, that's proper word. Thank you very much. And so those videos you might not really get to see them. Maybe my Instagram down, 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 down. But let's continue what we're saying. So I don't know if you're bored, you can leave the video already. I know this is cringy. You might not want to watch this if you are following me in 2026. Like, what did this guy they talk? But 2030, you begin to make sense, because this guy, look at his throwback. Let me see what he wants to say. Shut up. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. So a lot has happened, and I'm grateful to God, but at the same time, it's a lot of work. Really, I don't want to get popular, but I know I will eventually. If I'm going to cause a shift, if the UN is going to invite me to speak to stakeholders in their panel about some issues or about some stuffs in the media space, I will definitely be I will be global, right? But it's just cringy. For example, it took me 2 days to reply to all my birthday messages on WhatsApp, and the reply is not like I'm. If I was going to say thank you so much, then, I will cry. I was just reacting like thank you, prayer, thank you, because you want to kill me, bro. So yeah, but it's what it is. So although I'm not so popular that people just know me everywhere, not really. But if I go around event space, student space, if I pass, and let me not over exaggerate, I'm not gonna, I never like blow again. But let's say there's an event happening. Anybody that actually attends the event, people that want to see growth, people that volunteer, people that are like are zealous, let me use that word, they will know me. Like out of 10, like one or two. Like, I know this guy, I've seen this guy somewhere. You get, so that's how interesting it has gotten to. So I'll go for an event, like, hey, like I literally had an interview. I went for an Edo Youth Impact Forum. I don't know if you've done more versions, but it feels like a political event, but that's my problem. Let me continue. I went there and I was trying to interview someone. Like Don Austin, the girl pronounced my name. See, if to say I don't get babe, I'm like, oh, it was this fine lady, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's another talk. I get babe. Actually, I do have a girlfriend. This is crazy. Nah, this video is not gonna go up. Oh my god. So I believe now she's my wife. So we're not saying that. No, this video is for please. No, it's getting extra cringy. I feel like I'm gonna upload this and make it private and make it public in 20 whenever. Oh my god, this is crazy. So yeah, so this is everything. I've missed a lot what I was going to say. It is mixed up in my head. I think the baseline is what life lately is that I'm getting a little attention from people, and it's not bad. Now the problem with it is that if I were to be farming social media in terms of wanting popularity, it's different. I would love it. I would want to ride on that cloud, which a lot of my friends are doing, but which is not bad. I mean, it's good to keep building the audience. But bro, I am just me. I don't want to build an audience of people that know me because I am packing milk in my mom's office. Trust me, I made that video twice and it went viral 2 times. So I was going to say, oh, a strategy for my content to be going to leak. Of course, I can buy the milk and pull back and just go to act the drama. And people keep saying, this guy, milk, they do milk. And that is not my essence. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that's not a good strategy to farm people in, but for what I am building, it is not in it is not you get now, you know what I'm saying? I know if you want to argue, see we are different, you get. So yeah, I think that's basically the major part of my life lately, right? And I'm becoming a little busy. Now I think I need to find the balance because right now I'm thinking, how do I do this, right? What am I talking about? Because I'm doing this thing and people are, oh, don't you like the way you did? Can you come and join my team so that we can do this? And because who is saying I'm my guy, okay, no, I deal with you, I deal with you, I deal with you. I'm that guy. Alpha, can you help me more just because it day, you know, say it day, like I can think the ideas, the experience, it day. I go one year, man, a day now. And come day now. This thing no go come dey flow because I am hopping on this, hopping on that, I have my own personal. So you are having a meeting, I'm not available. Yeah, you get so that one say consider I'm not thinking, is it that I cannot manage this or is it that this is at this point I know you're supposed to do many things at the same time. So I'm just thinking. But in the words of my mentor, which is my pastor, my spiritual father, he said, focus on yourself, build yourself. Although he told me, although he didn't tell me directly, but he said then he was always accepting speaking engagement, just going and forgot that he was building his personal brand, building his not personal, his a business, which is the Windows, right? And he was not focusing on continuously releasing skits and the likes. And that just strikes a chord here because everybody hey done. I'm not focusing on me. So right now I'm going to lock. Is that my dad? No, it's not him. I'm going to lock up like this. I know they do like anybody we want make it no go. But for real, I'm just going to lock up. So I might be harsh to say a couple of my storage space. Hey shoot, let me check. 13 minutes is still record. This guy bad though. Amazing stuff. Sorry. I'm sorry, this video is chaotic. But more importantly is that I'm just gonna focus on myself. Mm, I've not solidified my personal brand. And also now look at what I'm doing currently in 2026. As at this is what I'm talking. That's okay, fine. As at August, this is August what date is this? My birthday was on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 18, 19. Today is 20th. As at 20th of August 2026, what has happened? We are building the Africa Creative Network. Yes, another beautiful part. Another beautiful part. Because right now we are seeing that our community is big and global and maybe paid, but that's not the problem. But the point is it is booming. Yeah, I believe you can see that video, right? I mean, that'll be like next 5, 10 years when you are like, I like this community. Who is the founder? Let me go and check in from the past. You get you not come and see this video. I mean with this, but well, I'm in Benin. I still stay in my parents' house. It's not like I cannot afford. I cannot afford. Shoot, that's not the problem. That's not the point right now. But I'm still working on it, right? Well, I mean, I'm staying in my parents' house. You know how I can be sometimes. But I'm leaving myself. I'm trying to put my stuff together. What was I saying before? I was talking about Taken. Yeah, what we have. We are building a big brand. We also have our card deck, which we are. I'm looking at to be a big, big thing, right? Our Taken cards. I want to go crazy on it. I really want to go crazy on it, so that that will be a major source of income for us. Imagine we are selling decks of card over 5 to 700 in a week globally. 700 in a week. That's like 7 times 4 is 28. Right? 7 14 now. 28, 2,800 pieces in a month, which is not bad. So if you want to go, can I mean, just my head, just the you get what I'm saying. So by then, in the nearest future, I'm just telling you my prospects, right? We have hubs, Taken hubs across Nigeria in every school, because Taken is a hub that incubates these talents, and where I feel that these talents are most predominant is in school, like in tertiary institution, right? Although we have a plan, some of them say we never do one, but we have a plan to also reach out to the younger folks, that is those in the younger colleges, secondary schools, right, where we upskill them and the likes. That is what I'm saying. I've seen people do it, right, but I want to incubate it into Taken. Taken is a whole lot. I'm losing daylight the more. But I believe you can still see my face and hear my voice, right? This video, if you like cut, I'm not gonna go check you again. Anyway, cut, but I think I still have space. But I've been talking for quite a period of time. More importantly for me right now is that I need God's help. I really do. I don't have a laptop. Sometimes it can be very frustrating, boring and stuff. Yeah, I don't have a camera. Sometimes, I mean, I want to get more gadgets, but I get a wedding gig, for example, which I don't really get because I don't know. I've not put myself. Sorry. I won't put myself together and stuff. But imagine getting a wedding cake, and I have the gadget, I have camera, I have light, again, I currently have a black stand. I have a black stand. I have an S bracket. I have tripod. I have another tripod I bought a long time ago, and I have this tripod. Yeah, those my babes on, but now we get them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but I mean, imagine having all of those gadgets and the camera and lenses. I'm not going to rent anything. So, if I'm being paid 500K for that job. The only thing I'm going to pay is my transport, pay the assistant, then, for the working, buy fuel. You get so maximum, I have maximum profit. But I'm getting a job and they're paying me 500K. I'm using 150K to rent gears. And now, before I will finish sorting everything, I have like less than, let's say I have like, I've used over 200K, and inside the 500K job, I'm still doing this. What I'm using, money I'll get at the end of the day is like 100, and that 100, I'm sustaining myself. I'm not working 9 to 5. Should I go back and work 9 to 5? I'm assured of 100K at the end of the month. If I'm going to do that, I might not be able to work on a lot of things like my personal. I might be able to work on my personal brand, but I might not be able to work on Taken the way I would want to, because I'm busy with work 9 to 5. So I'm really thinking about it. I'm thinking about 9 to 5 now. Yeah, maybe maybe if I get a job that I'll be paid maybe 200 or 300K, which is very rare. Actually, it's crazy. But I believe that if I can get a job that can pay me 300K a month, and I will be spending very less amount, let's say spending like 50K on my transport and feeding, for example. So I'm left with 250K. I can probably just close my eyes for another 5 to 6 months and save 200K each month. That would be almost impossible, I know, but saving 200K each month in the next 6 months, that would accumulate to like a million plus. I can use to buy a camera. So someone can just wake up one morning and just say, "Bro, Don, I think you need this camera. Take this camera and give me a Canon R6 Mark II with 85 mm lens and 70 to 200 mm lens." I believe in miracles. But I also believe that God blesses the works of our hands. So Yeah, it's just it's crazy. Yeah, and life lately too. I was still going to mention it, even if I said I'm not going to mention it before. Um, I love this girl, and I'm dating this girl. I want to get married. I want to get married to her soon. The soon is not like next week or next month. Soon is soon. I know, but you will know that we are married. You will know the girl by that time. I'm not hiding her actually, but I think this video. So in case I want to come and check this video in 2026, I'm a but you will not see anything. Yes. If it's you are thinking, well, you may be correct, or maybe you may be wrong. That's never important, Jerry. So yeah, at the moment, I'm grinding, trying to put things in place. Dance creations is growing. Africa Creative Network is growing. Jonathan Stars is growing. It's a lot, man. I want to be a man of impact, but at the same time, I don't want to be proud. I don't want to be loud and noisy. Like I have friends that are just loud, like just making too much noise. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to shout about what you are doing, but bro, if you are so, I mean, if I want to help you, I should not be shouting, "Hey guys, I'm helping this guy." Like it feels like hypocrisy. You get that's my point. And don't be shouting. Don't be. That's where I have problem with those my friends doing all of those stuff. I want to do stuff, and sometimes they're in depth trying to do stuff, and I don't think that's what I want to do. I feel like if God wants me to do this, I should do it and do it well. Example, I want to be Anwuli Ojokiri, my pastor's wife, personal photographer, following her for every refresh that she goes, documenting everything, premium. But I can't be that. I can't do that if I don't have my own personal camera, I don't have my own personal kit. I'm not so much sorted financially. There's a way you'll be sorted financially that those trips are like, okay, no wahala. We just hop on this weekend, come on the weekend, every weekend. You know you're traveling every weekend with pastor. It's not as if your own stuff is sorted. You have a running business back at home. You have photographers that work for you and they cover event on your name and you get so you only just to be doing that other stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I mean I've not gotten there yet. So I don't think I would it's wisdom, even if I know that I've seen visions and the likes. Refresh, I'm gonna be part and all of those stuff. It's getting dark. I believe I should end it here. I want to talk more here because it feels like a safe space because no one is watching. Actually, I have a thing when people watch me. It's cringy. I have a thing when people just stare at me and I mean I post and you have it like, oh, this guy is saying something. Don't tell me. Don't view the video, bro. You can come and view it later when I've. It's not as if I feel. It's not as if I'm not confident in myself. I am very confident. Trust me. But just because of the fact that I don't like spotlighting, it's just a little cringy. But yeah, I think I should shut off now. I got this mic for 38,000. It was a good investment for me if you ask me. Although it might sound funny because if I take it too close to my mouth, it's very loud. But far apart, it feels normal, it feels okay. It has this reduction mode. Yeah, reduction mode. I don't know the difference it makes. Maybe you guys will tell me. I know if you are currently watching this video now, you would have this reverb mode. I don't know. Are you hearing the reverb? Reverb. Sorry. Sorry. I know if you're watching, if you've watched the video to this point, you might get tired of me, or you might just smile like, hey, I don't has just been this guy. Someone tell me you inspire me. Inspire you how? Bro, how? I inspire you. You know how that it's very heavy to say. Do you know the person that taught the person that taught me, the person that taught the person that taught me creative designs in the person of Pastor Ehi. Like he replied my status. I was conversing on my I was shaking, not like shaking, but this man is chatting with me like I'm his colleague. I'm like, pleasant evening, sir. I was just trying to like, okay, this is what it is. It was like, great idea, Don. You inspire me. Sir, how do you mean now? How do you mean I inspire you? You understand? Like you get it's not doing. I inspire you how? God, I beg. Make God go help us. God, man, go help us. Oh boy, it's crazy. I don't know. I've just been saying a lot. I think I like this space, talking to myself. But in this case now, I'm documenting it because this is how I actually talk to myself on a regular and painting. There's no extra lights, RGB. That's one thing because I know all these things and I love it. Fancy lights, beautiful stuff. But that makes me not create content because I want it to be almost perfect. Thank you so much for sticking around, for believing in me. Everyone that did. For those that don't, guess what? I don't really care. I think I've gone past trying to impress people. If you don't like me, don't like my videos, don't like the way I sound, I'm not just your guy. You're not my target audience either. I'm sorry. If you're creative, you're my target audience. I just hope that this mic has been picking up my voice all this while. If not, I'm just gonna cry over 50 minutes of my time. But yeah, I'm gonna Snowsas. Godsman. A million creatives will get direction because of me. I will not beg for bread. I've lent to nations. Kings will sit and listen to my counsel. The Lord has given me great increase. Me and my there are many more sha. Just this that's like I had to, a part of particular time in my life I had to say those affirmations every day and it's in my head, you get. But the most beautiful part I like that I've said before is I'm Don Austin Osas and I am God's man. Thank you very much.